What is going on, everybody? It is Icy here, and today I have kind of a different video for you guys. This video is basically what I think Black Ops Cold War Zombies could do to make it a very fun game. Now, obviously, I don't expect any of these changes to happen because the game is probably finished by now, and right now we're just waiting for all the betas to come in and people to play it. Like, obviously, in the betas, we're not going to get to play zombies, but still, though, these are just some ideas that I feel like would make the game better. It doesn't necessarily have to be even Black Ops Cold War Zombies. It could be the next game that Treyarch makes or whatever. So, these are, let me see here, 6 things that I feel could happen, that they could do, that would make it a more fun experience, in my opinion. Anyway, and I invite other people to share their own opinions, make like a video response or whatever. I invite people to do this. So without further ado, let's get into it. So the first point that I want to make, I would love if the old perk system returns in zombies. Now, before I actually get into it, I don't know if any of these changes have been confirmed or not, but I personally believe that the old perk system, the way it was perfect because you had your essential perks that added a lot of character. You had Juggernog, you had Speed Cola, you had Quick Revive, and you had Double Tap Root Beer. And I honestly feel the reason why people love these perks so much is because they just weren't power-ups that you could get in the game. They added character and they added personality, and the perks machines themselves had their own personality to them because you have the first of all, there's soda machines that give you power ups. That's unique, and I'm aside from Bioshocks with their elixirs, I'm not sure if any other game has used a drink to have a power up. I could be wrong. If you can think of another one, then put it in the comments. But you have the drinks as power ups, and you also have the jingles. The jingles were the most important parts of the perks themselves. Instead, not just the what they could do for you, but the jingles are the sale pitch. It gives you, do you want to spend your money on this perk just based off the jingle alone? Well, a lot of people, that's what I have done. I've, it has a catchy, badass jingle to it. Why not pick it and see what it does? I've done that with Who's Who. Granted, it's a horrible, horrible perk to pick, but it has one of the best perk jingles in my opinion. You, like I said, you can disagree with me if you want. Everyone's allowed to have their own opinion. But yeah, so yeah, the jingles add so much variety to them, and also, Zombies is an arcade style game. Like, in the basic sense of it, it's arcade style because there's points, there's scores and everything. You can have, because the points, the power ups, and the weapon, like the crazy weapons that you get and everything. It feels kind of like a first person arcade game to me, and it's fun, and the perks is what made Zombies really, really fun. So they decided, from what I understand about it, and I'm quoting from a YouTuber that I watch, he's a zombies YouTuber, he's one of my favorites, so right now, Tim Hansen, and I will link the video that I got this from in the description down below. Tim Hansen is a great guy. He's almost at 1 million subscribers, and he's only 19 years old. So he's doing a lot better than most people in life right now. So go check him out. He's a great guy. He's awesome. I could not recommend his stuff any more than I already have. But he pretty much broke down like why Black Ops 4 Zombies failed. So the perk system in Black Ops 4, if you didn't know, if you haven't played Black Ops 4, if you haven't seen anything about Black Ops 4, the perk system works like this. So Juggernog, Speed Cola, kind of Quick Revive, and Double Tap are nowhere to be found in this. Instead, they have this system in place where the default health is as if you already have Juggernog. You have Juggernog as you start. You have to get all 4 of the perks to get the Speed Cola effect. You have to pack-a-punch your weapon 5 times. Yes, I said that right. 5 times to get the double tap effect. And it's just ridiculous in my opinion. And there's a lot of perks came back, like PhD Flopper came back. It's stupid. Stamina Up came back. Mule Kick came back. Deadshot Daiquiri came back. They have those perks, but they took out the ones that people actually give a shit about. And PhD Flopper in this game isn't exactly like PhD Flopper. You still take explosive damage. It's just vastly reduced from how it was back then, because I guess it was overpowered or whatever, which it was, but that's what made it fun, because you could now go into zombies with a rocket launcher, pack-a-punched, and you could kick zombies' asses and not have to worry about killing yourself. That was fun for me whenever I had PhD Flopper on Black Ops 1, and even on Origins. You would have that with explosives and the ray gun. That was fun to people, and they brought it back, but it's reduced. The splash damage you get is reduced. So, and the perk machines themselves, you have, I forget what it is in the Chaos storyline, but in the Ether storyline, it's Cola, Soda, Tonic, and Brew. And those are the names of the machines, but you have your own perks. They brought back the Wonder Fizz Orb too, but it's a randomized perk thing that you get. You only get 4 perks, and the 4th perk that you get in your selection, oh yeah, you get to pick what perks you want, instead of having the option where if you had the 4 original perks, you go down and you get picked back up, then usually you could either be like, okay, I'm going to get these perks again, or you could, instead of getting the 4 original perks, you could be like, okay, well, let me get Juggernaut, Quick Revive, Deadshot Daiquiri, which I don't know why you would want Deadshot Daiquiri, and Mule Kick, or whatever. Like, what, you know what I mean? But they're still giving you the option of getting more perks, technically, by doing, like I said, getting all 4 perks, pack-a-punching your weapon 5 times, and just starting the game, you have Juggernog. Like, in my opinion, just having Juggernog from the start does not make it, better, in my opinion. World War II zombies, I can argue, did better with the Juggernog, with the armor system. That did better, in my opinion, because it still felt like you were purchasing something, and the thing about Black Ops 4 Zombies is, like, you have Juggernog when you spawn. You have your specialist weapon. You have your Wraith Fires that do infinite damage, and they recharge on their own. They just don't come back. They recharge on their own, I'm pretty sure. And it's like what Tim Henson said. Originally, you would have to build up to become the demigod. Black Ops 4, you're already the demigod, so it's like, why even bother? You know what I mean? It's stupid, it's complicated to explain, so just give us the old perk system back. It worked a lot better, and yeah, there were some shitty perks. There was a lot of shitty perks, but there were also some gold ones. Yeah, if you bring back Widow's Wine, yeah, nerf it a little bit, I guess, but like, as long as you give us the option to have it. That's all we're asking. We want the original perk system back. Also, now I want to get talking about the Pack-a-Punch system. I talked about it a little bit with the perk stuff, but this is the thing that I cannot stand. The Pack-a-Punch system in Black Ops 4 is bullshit. So, the way how it works, you have the initial Pack-a-Punch cost at 5,000 points, right? So then you can Repack-a-Punch it to get, you increase its damage, then you get the little bonus where there's, Blast Furnace or Dead Wire, you know, Turned or Brain Rotted or whatever it's called, and you have the Cryo Freeze one, which, those are fine, but you have to Pack-a-Punch your weapon 5 times, costing a total of 15,000 points just to get the double tap effect. Now, I'm sure this is an obvious question. What would you rather do? Would you rather A, spend 15,000 points to get double tap on a single weapon, or spend 2,000 points to get double tap that you can clearly see for all of your weapons? If you picked option A, you're an idiot. I'm sorry, but you are. So, Pack-a-Punch system, the old Pack-a-Punch system, we need it. It's complicated. And even in Tag der Toten, they added the golden Pack-a-Punch machine, where all you have to do is Pack-a-Punch your weapon, I think either once or twice, and there you go. And it's fully upgraded. I'm pretty sure it's just once, but I don't know. I haven't played Tag der Toten. I have not bought any DLC for this fucking game, except Classified. Number 3, don't make any of the maps remasters or reimaginings, as you guys like to call it, in Cold War Zombies. So from the teaser we showed, it's going for more like a horror theme, which I like. I do like that a little. I do like that a lot. My thing is, I don't want to see Die Rise remastered. I don't want to see that. I think, legitimately, nobody wants to see that. I don't want to see remastered maps. It's fine if it's, a bonus, like how Black Ops 1 did with the Resurrection map pack. That's fine. That is fine, because it wasn't, they were remastered because it was a bonus. It wasn't like, oh, they're important to the story, they need to be there. Literally, the only original maps came from Chaos, the Chaos storyline. And all the Ether maps were remakes, and they sucked. Blood of the Dead is a horrible map. The only good Ether map that I can actually enjoy is Classified, and the only Chaos map that I can enjoy is 9, and it's because they didn't know, I don't know what it was, but it felt like they just didn't give a shit about this game. And the thing about it is, I've bought all the DLC for World at War, Black Ops 2, and even Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3 was pushing it a little bit, but I still bought all the DLC for it. I did not buy a single bit of DLC for this game except Classified, because, obviously you're watching the gameplay of it. That's because I didn't give a shit about it, because they were all remakes. I've played these maps before. And, this game came out with 4 maps. Voyage of Despair, 9, Blood of the Dead, and Classified if you bought the Black Ops Pass. Give us 2 good high-quality maps instead of 4 rushed shitty ones. I'm not saying 9 is a shitty map. 9 is a fantastic map. It's actually fun and enjoyable, so is Classified. To me, those are the only 2 maps that are actually enjoyable in this fucking game. So, yeah. Point number 4. Don't rely on microtransactions. Microtransactions don't make the game more fun. If anything, it makes it into a slot machine. I don't know if they're doing microtransactions or not, but I hope to God that they're not, because I don't want to buy Liquid Divinium or your stupid plasma thing where you could have just called it Liquid Divinium again to get a Perkaholic Gobblegum or whatever, just to have an advantage in a arcade-style game. It's meant to be challenging because that's how arcade-style games work. That's all I can say about that. Don't have microtransactions because nobody fucking wants them. Point number 5, just give us a compelling story. I honestly believe after Black Ops 3, or not even after, In Black Ops 3, in my opinion, the story really, like, just took a nosedive. Because it wasn't just, oh, you know, this element 115 just drops down from the sky and it has temporal thing or whatever, and like it leads into different dimensions and everything like that. You know, that one I could see, but then it gets into like gods and tentacle hentai monsters and everything else, like the storyline of Black Ops 3 and 4, and then you have Dr. Monty, who was a good guy in Black Ops 3, and then all of a sudden does a 360, and he's a bad guy for no apparent reason whatsoever. So just give us a good story and stop trying to overcomplicate things. If it is, and I hope to God it's not, because how could it be? Because you killed them at the end of Tag der Toten. If you are bringing back the original cast, which, like I said, I hope you're not, please either have a reason why they're there, or just say, oh yeah, we retcon Black Ops 3 and 4, and that never happened. Some shit like that. I don't know. But just do that, and I feel like nobody would complain that much. Because Black Ops 4 story, it makes no sense to me. I lost interest in zombies when Black Ops 4 came out. Because I just had no interest in playing it. Because like I saw everything that was going on with it, and I just got tired of it. Point number 6, and this is the main thing that I would love to see: the ability for console players, such as myself, because my computer cannot run these games that well, the ability to make custom maps, or if not the ability to make, the ability to download them through like something like how Fallout 4 has. That would be amazing. And I know it can be done. I know for a fact that it can be done. Because if Halo 3 and Halo Reach on the Xbox 360 could allow you to make maps and download maps, granted they didn't have AI and everything, if they could do it, then why not give, like I said, it doesn't even have to be Cold War, it can be the next game that they make. That would be amazing, because it would honestly give, when you're bored waiting for the new DLC map, you just download a custom map that somebody makes. That would be great, because and it's shown multiple times that if you give people the ability to create, they will create, and they will make some awesome things. They will. Because I've seen it. I've seen what modding communities can do. Like, you look, and even back when, like, the original Doom was out, people were making, like, all kinds of shit for that game. Sometimes they were making new campaigns. If you give people the mod tools, there's no telling what they can do. And give us like complete control. I would spend more time building maps than actually playing the game. Because if you give us the ability to design the maps, put whatever we want on them, customize the prices of stuff, you can be a total dickbag and make Juggernog 10,000 points, or you can be the nicest guy ever and give us everything for free. That would be fantastic. Like, people will play this game for years longer if you give them the ability to customize everything. And I'm not saying, and yeah, Black Ops 3 and 4, they had some customizations. They had the ability to, you could put attachments on guns. But, like, why? Nobody cares about that. Because at that point, oh yeah, you have fast mags and rapid fire on your assault rifle, then why would you want to buy speed cola and double tap then? They're not needed. That defeats the whole purpose of it, in my opinion. Like I said, this is all just my opinion. Being able to customize everything would be great. And I'm not even going to talk about the fact that this just clicked in my head. Black Ops 4 gave you the ability to paint the characters' faces. Why? But anyway, so yeah, that would be absolutely fantastic if you allowed us to do this. Yo, there you go. Anyway, so those are my 6 suggestions. Not even suggestions. It's more like a wish list, I guess. Like I said, the game's already probably done. They're just waiting for it to be shipped out and everything else. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, if you liked any of the ideas in this video, please like the video, comment down below, and share what your favorite idea was. Like I said, I invite people to make video responses or whatever they want with this video. Let's talk about this. I invite literally anybody that they want to talk about this to talk about this. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as always, stay frosty.